Terima kasih atas kesempatannya. Di sini kami kelompok 2 akan mempresentasikan tentang mengelola perubahan dan inovasi. Sebelumnya, perkenalkan, nama saya Titus Achmad Darmawan dengan NIM 2020-210054. Di sini saya akan menjelaskan tentang, yaitu pertama, mendefinisikan perubahan organisasi dan menjelaskan kekuatan pendorong inovasi dan perubahan dalam organisasi saat ini. Pertama, yaitu perubahan organisasional adalah diadopsinya sebuah ide atau perilaku oleh suatu organisasi. Selanjutnya ada pendekatan ambidextrous, artinya menggabungkan struktur dan proses yang sesuai untuk impuls kreatif maupun penerapan inovasi yang sistematis. Selanjutnya yaitu mengidentifikasi 3 strategi inovasi manajer menerapkan untuk mengubah produk dan teknologi. Yang pertama ada eksplorasi, yaitu penciptaan ide-ide cemerlang yang sekiranya memenuhi kebutuhan yang ada atau yang menawarkan peluang-peluang pada organisasi. Selanjutnya ada strategi kerjasama, yaitu menciptakan kondisi dan sistem untuk memudahkan terjalinnya kerjasama internal dan eksternal serta pertukaran informasi. Selanjutnya yaitu kewirausahaan, berarti bahwa manajer-manajer menjalankan proses dan struktur untuk menjamin bahwa ide-ide baru diutarakan untuk nantinya diterima dan diterapkan. Selanjutnya yaitu menjelaskan mengapa perubahan pada orang dan budaya sangat penting untuk setiap proses perubahan, yaitu karena perubahan yang terjadi pada orang-orang dan budaya yang berhubungan dengan pola pikir dan perubahan mindset. Selanjutnya yaitu pengembangan organisasi. Pengembangan organisasi yaitu adalah proses perubahan sistematis dan terencana yang menggunakan pengetahuan dan teknik ilmu perilaku untuk memperbaiki kesehatan dan keefektifan suatu organisasi melalui kemampuannya. Terus ada nilai kreativitas, inkubator ide, hubungan horizontal, inovasi terbuka, juara ide, dan tim baru venture untuk inovasi. Selanjutnya yaitu mengidentifikasi sumber penolakan untuk berubah, yaitu ada kepentingan pribadi, kurangnya pemahaman dan kepercayaan, terus ketidakpastian, dan penilaian dan tujuan yang berbeda. Dan selanjutnya yaitu taktik implementasi yang dapat digunakan untuk mengatasi perlawanan, yaitu ada komunikasi dan edukasi, partisipasi, negosiasi, paksaan, dukungan manajemen puncak. Selanjutnya yaitu dalam lingkungan dinamis saat ini, mengelola perubahan dan inovasi adalah kuncinya. Mengapa? Karena transformasi dari keadaan yang sekarang menuju keadaan yang diharapkan di masa yang akan datang, sehingga akan terjadi peningkatan. Kemudian ada organisasi harus merangkul banyak jenis perubahan. Mengapa? Karena tanpa perubahan, bisnis akan kehilangan daya saing dan gagal memenuhi kebutuhan pelanggan yang selalu berubah. Selanjutnya yaitu perusahaan yang sukses saat ini terus berinovasi, yaitu dikarenakan mendorong pertumbuhan bisnis, dan inovasi ini membuat bisnis tetap relevan dan sebagai ciri khas perusahaan. Dan selanjutnya yaitu perusahaan organisasi selalu membutuhkan adopsi ide atau perilaku baru. Sekian dari saya, terima kasih. Selanjutnya akan dilanjutkan oleh rekan saya.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Gabriella Putri Widianto with student number 2020-21-0065. Here, I will explain about changing things, new products, and technologies. Technological change is a change in the production process that occurs in an organization in how the organization carries out its performance. There are 3 critical innovation strategies for changing products and technologies. The first strategy, exploration, is to design an organization to encourage creativity and initiate new ideas. Exploration itself is a stage where ideas for new products and technologies are born. which includes exploration is creativity, experiment, idea incubator. The second strategy is cooperation. The cooperation strategy is to create condition and system to facilitate internal and external cooperation and exchange of information, which includes cooperation is horizontal coordination mechanism, customers open innovation. The third strategy is entrepreneurial strategy. Entrepreneurial strategy is that managers implement process and structures to ensure that new ideas are presented for later acceptance and implemented, which includes entrepreneurial strategies are selected ideas, new ventures team, scam words, new venture fund. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Now I will explain about ambidextrous change. Incorporating appropriate structures and process for creative impetus and for systematic implementation of innovation will give the strategy used a greater chance for success. As the definition of creativity, which is the achievement of bright ideas if they meet existing needs or answer opportunities that can be obtained by the organization. Thank you for the opportunity. Now I will explain about characteristics of creative people and organization. Based on the table beside, we can see that the characteristics of creative people are usually known for their originality, open-minded, curiosity, focused approach to problem solving, persistence, relaxed attitude and enjoyment of playing, and the availability to accept new ideas. Creativity is also designed to be part of an organization. The characteristics of a creative organization are related to characteristics of creative individual. As shown in the right column, creative organizations have a loose structure. The people inside will find themselves in ambiguous situations. Assignments are not clear, work areas intersect, and tasks are carried out loosely, and most of the work is done by teams. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Ajeng Trixsiana, my student number 092. We'll continue the presentation from the front. On this occasion, I will explain about 4 roles in organization exchange. The 4 roles in organization exchange include inventor, champion, sponsor, and critic. The first, inventor, discuss about, develop, and understand technical aspect of idea for the idea or make a business. The second, champion, discuss about belief in idea, visual benefit, converse organization, realities of cost, benefit, option, finance, and political support, overcoming obstacles. The third, sponsor, discuss about high-level manager who remove organization barriers, approve and protect idea with organization. The fourth, critic, discuss about profit reality test, look for shortcoming, definition hard nose criteria the idea must be. Next, I will discuss about the new venture team. The new venture team is a spirit into from the mainstream of the organization that is responsible for developing and initiating information. For example, BMW Group. Whenever BMW Group begin developing a new car, the project team member from engineering, design, production, marketing, pricing, and finance. New venture team give free rein to member creativity because their spirit, facilities, and location unless people from the restriction improved by organization rules and producers. Next, I will discuss about stack work. Stack work is a spirit small, informal, highly autonomous, and often secretive group that focus on breakthrough ideas for the business. The original stack work, which still exists, was created by Lockheed Martin more than 15 years ago. Next, I will explain about changing people and culture. Training and development training is one of the most frequently used approach to changing people mindset. A company with over training program to learn block of employees on subjects such as teamwork, diversity, emotional intelligence, quality circle, communication skill, or partnership management. For example, of Silicon Valley company. Organization development is a planned, systematic process of change that uses behavioral science knowledge and technical to improve organization health and effective through its ability to adapt to the environment. Improve internal relationship and increase learning. Organization development can help managers overcome at least three types of problem today. Namely, the first, merger. The disappointing financial result to many merger and acquisition are caused by the failure of executive and determinal whether at administrative style or corporate culture of the two companies with. The second, organization decline. Organization undergoing two periods of decline and revitalization experience various of problems, including a low level of stress, lack of innovation, high turnover, and high level of conflict and stress. The third, conflict management. Conflict can occur at any time and place within a healthy organization. For example, a product team for the introduce of a new software package was formed at a computer company. Made up of strong-willed individuals, the team made little progress because members. Three of the most popular and effective are the following. Three first, time building activity. Team building enhances the coherence and success of the organization group and team. For example, a series of organization developing exercise can be used with members of cross-developmental team to help them learn to ask and function feedback activity. Survey feedback begin with a question, distract two employers one value, climate, participation, leadership, and group coherence within their organization. After the survey is complete, an organization development consultant meet with group of employers to provide feedback about their responsibility and the problem individual. Like group intervention. In recent years, the need to bring about fundamental organization change in today's complex, fast-changing world complex a growing interest in application of organization development. Technical to learn group setting. The learn group invention approach bring together participants from all parts of the organization, often including key stakeholders from outside the organization as well, to discuss problem is opportunity and plan for change. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Yulia Nuraeny Hartoyo with NIM 2020-10076. I will continue to explain the material from my previous knowledge. Organizational development steps. Organizational development is a process of systematic and planned change in which behavioral science knowledge and techniques are used to improve the health and effectiveness of an organization through its ability to adapt to its environment, the levels of internal results, and in its learning and problem-solving skill. There are three important theoretical stakes that underline the development of organization in change, attitude, and behaviors, such as 1. Unfreezing. Unfreezing means that everyone in the company is made aware of the problem and the importance of making a change. These stakes create motivation for people to change their attitude and behavior. Freezing can be initiated when manager present information that show a mismatch between the desired behavior of performance and the situation and head. In addition, manager must establish an urgency to undermine people and create open and a will to change. 2. Changing. Changing also occurs when individuals experiment with behaviors and learn new skills for use in the workplace. In this process, sometimes known as the appointment of an interference, change again implement a specific plan to time manager and employees. The stakes of change can consist of several specific stakes. For example, a manager brings together a number of people who have the will and power to drive change. Create a vision for change that everyone can trust, and communicate broadly the vision and vision for change. The corners of the company. In addition, changing yes will request emotional engagement as well as logical engagement to people and empower employees to implement plans and achieve the desired change. 3. Rephrasing. Rephrasing of work when the individual new attitudes or values and or she is rewarded by the organization for achieving it. The impact of this new behavioral is also reinforced. Change agents will provide data and shows positive change in individual performance. Manager can also profit employees whose individual and organization performance tops will also celebrate their success and reward positive behavior change. At this stage, this change will become part of the company culture so that employees can begin to view this change as a normal and integral part of importance of a company. Employees can also be spent on a variety of invigorating activities to maintain and this new behavior. Implementing changes. The need for change. Many people don't want to change if they feel there is a problem or crisis. But many problems are so subtle that managers have to them and make others the implements of making change. Rejection of change has 4 points in between. Number 1, personal interest. Usually people who resist pervasive change go their personal interest. For example, include proposed change in work design, structure, or technology that may result in increased workload on employees or a loss of power, pay, or benefits. Number 2, lack of understanding and trust. Employees don't believe that the intent of change is that they start from a change. If your previous work relationship with someone has been negative, it's more likely that response will come. A manager has a habit of change in the financial reporting system on every 12 months and lost interest and takes no further action. The third time, employees are no longer in tune with change because the managers intend to take further action that will benefit them. Number 3, uncertainty. Uncertainty is information about events in the future. It's something that employees who have a low understanding of as a third by employees who have a low understanding of change and where that things will go out of the ordinary. For example, trade unions leaders in a car manufacturing company to introduce an employee participation program and they about how this program would their status. And number 4, different assessment and goals. Another reason for resisting change is that the people who will be affected by change may change differently from the views of a new champions or business group. The parties that were the critics of the population voiced their of the benefits spoke about by the change. For example, if the marketing department a new product that a customer wants product cost may increase and the department leader will as result reject the manufacturer of this product. The reason based on assumption makes sense for the employees who will later be affected by change.
Force-field analysis.
The best producer for management manager to those reasons is simply to diagnose the reasons and allow to get from all parties.
It looks at first that
Stages
idea-driven
for
movement
dealing
toward
with
a goal
reasons to change
or
typically
blocking movement
consist of
toward a
2
goal.
for
As
overcoming
some examples include
technologies
in force
and
field
a selective
analysis as
improvement
change was a
overcoming
result of the
reasons. Thank you.
competition between driving and restraining force. Driving force are the problems and opportunities that provide motivation to change. Restraining force are the various barriers to change. Managers should recognize the driving force and the restraining force. As barriers are reduced, behavior will shift. Okay, next, tactics for overcoming resistance to change. Many problems can occur with change will be made. The most frequent and prominent problem is resistance to change itself. A very popular term in management is change resistance. Rejection of change is not always negative because it is precisely with this rejection that change cannot be carried out correctly. Rejection of change does not always appear on the surface in a standard form. Rejection can be obvious and immediate. For example, violent protest, training strikes, demonstration, and the like, or it could be implicit and gradually. For example, loyalty to organization decrease, work motivation decrease, work error increase, absentee level increase, and so on. For the purpose of analysis, sources of rejection of change can be categories, namely rejection by individuals and by groups or organizations. Individual resistance is influenced by habits, security, economic factor, fear of the unknown, and perception. Meanwhile, organization or group resistance occurs due to structural inertia, both impact change focus, work group inertia, that's to expertise, and that's to its stability power relation, as well as threats to resource allocation. There are 6 tactics that leaders can use to overcome resistance to change, namely 1. Education and communication. 2. Participation and engagement. 3. Facilities and support. 4. Negotiation and agreement. 5. Manipulation. 6. Forcing.